Christmas coming early. We're unboxing the carpet that comes with the legendary J kit. I'm gonna go lay it out and let it relax. It's been in this box for 6 or 7 years. No wisecracks about how fast we get to do things. There's the carpet laid out. Get it under some heat, get it relaxed. We're replacing the cat whisker here, and we've lubricated the window. They move much easier. We lubricated that window. There are 3 other boxes for the legendary interior. 1, 2, and this is the one that has the seats. We're looking at these for the first time. That'll do. This is the passenger side door lock. It's missing the clip, and it was just loose. There's my new dome light. It's less than 30 bucks. While you're inside the door, lubricating latches and window guides, don't forget this is your door pull. There's a rectangular gizmo behind it with a spring. You can shoot lubricant this way or get it up in here. And this is a little guide clip for this rod. Hit that with a little juice, and I'm looking at the front door. The latch mechanism for the lock is not hooked up. I've lubricated the window. Unbelievable how smooth this is. I don't think I've ever had one this smooth. I don't want to put it back together. I just want to leave it like this. Show people. Up, down. Wow. That's the passenger lock. That don't make any difference. The key won't work on either of those. This is the fuel line that runs from the gas tank to the stub frame. There are 2 different ones here. But they're identical. One is, as it was purchased for an F, one was purchased for a J. I received the transmission line and the park cable line. And so just looking at what it would take to replace, that one you're looking at is the transmission line. Easy to get at. The park, though, is on the other side of the unit. And it looks like it'd be very difficult to get at, so without removing the whole assembly. Whole assembly is 4 bolts, 4 nuts. So we will yank it. But here, you see what I can. So here's your park, but you're right up against the body. Very little room to move. Yank the housing, you'll be glad you did. Here are the 2 cables. There's your transmission cable, and there's your park. Make sure when you get the old ones out that you compare them for length, because they do come in different lengths, and you don't want to spend a lot of time trying to install one that's too short. So way back there is the clip that holds that cable in. And it's kind of like a reverse Jesus clip, but that's got to come off before the hairpin, and then that'll free up this side, leaving us this side, which is the conventional transmission cable. From the Department of Helpful Hints, you take this housing off. It's just 2 little screws, maybe they're 3/8. And then this gets all kind of ability to move around, and you can move it over to release this funny little clip, and then the cable will just push out of there. The transmission, you have to unbolt those 2, I think they're 5/16. Then you can push the cables through. This is why you check. That's the original. You see that sticks way out. And not only that, but the original stops here, and theirs is longer. This is the transmission shift cable. It's not right either. See how short it is. Well, I found the exterior door handles were loose. There's just 2 little 7/16 nuts up in there. Tighten them both sides. I got looking at the door. This is the catch for the armrest. There's 2 of them. That's where the other one is. Well, here is that little bugger. And you can see how it's supposed to go in with this piece up top. Well, figuring out how to put these things in here. So, put it in, get the top in. Now you see how the base is almost out? Now all we got to do is pry that out to catch the bottom like that. And you do that by sticking your hand up in there and then forcing it out. And as you can see, it's a loose fit, which is maybe why it fell out. The other side fell out too. Whoops, see, it tried to fall out again. These are the rear cat whiskers. And you can tell that there's not much whisker left. So, we'll replace them. One of the things on my list to do is to replace the window fuzzies on the front doors. You can get the windows fuzzies in a kit from Query. I have already done the driver door, and this is the fuzzy that was there. This is a California car, so there's very little rust on anything. And this is what a new fuzzy would look like, or if you want to call them cat whiskers. And here's the driver door that has been done. So to get the old fuzzy off, I use the plastic pry sticks because you're working around paint and you don't want to break any of that paint. When you get up here to the vent, you have to remove this one and this one. And depending on how your car is set up, you'll get enough spring that you can then remove that front section. Otherwise, you've got to get into adjustments, and there's the other one, which, well, if you don't have to. And here you can see the window fuzzy removed. Unlike the driver's door, this one wanted to fight me. You see it broke that clip, and that one, this one was good. That was my experience on rusty cars. These were just gone. So you get your old one out, and you get your new one. You want to be sure you check to see that the locations of the mounting pins is correct. And these are. So now we install. Another window cat whisker completed. Beautiful job. They really look nice. You can't really tell, but that reverse is red, like it's supposed to be. I didn't do this. Jamie the paint master did. We are painting up the J dashboard a little bit, and well, this one, they're showing when they haven't painted, show you where I did paint.
So what we did is we added some paint to the field here, but on the edges we didn't. So you can see that this is it's a really good color match. This SEM paint is very thin, and my paint guy started out with one color, and he's added multiple colors to get to the match, and it's really a stunning match. So we've done 2 coats, and we're going to do a 3rd coat. And the way I do it is I paint it and just wipe it off with some carburetor cleaner and a piece of waste and off the chrome. And as you can see, it comes out good.
Now this formula, if somebody else wants to do what we're doing, if he's got a SEM dealer and you give him the codes,
Yep.
he should be able to mix this up.
Yep.
Progress. Geez. Polished the chrome, and dashboard is ready for storage. Seat belt anchors. This is detail gray by Eastwood.